In this video, we're going to be using the CBL Tonsorial, the Monkey Puck, and the Tillotson 6/8 straight razor. Stay tuned. Hey there, folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host, CDB. Thanks so much for joining me, and if it's your first time here, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing below. Okay, as mentioned before, we're going to be using the CBL Tonsorial, the Monkey Puck. Now, I saw this on the Spider Shaves for TSC channel. He uses this sometimes, and so I picked one up. This is $8 for the puck, 3 ounces. On our chart, $2.66, which is exceptional price. Very simple ingredients in this soap. I'll put them right there for you. And this is marketed as an old school simple soap. So none of the newfangled unicorn milk, chupacabra oil, dragon tallow, and all that kind of stuff. This is supposed to be simple, get the job done type of soap. It also says the scent is not. It said it's modestly scented. And to me, it very much is modestly scented. To me, I get a pleasant, light scent, maybe 3 on a scale, 2.5 to 3. And it's supposed to be banana, neroli, and ghost lime. I don't pick out any of the lime or banana. I do get some neroli, but again, it's supposed to be scented very modestly, and it is. And so this is not one that's going to be a punch in your face of citrus or banana or anything like that. And the razor today is the Tillotson Wedge. This is 6/8. This is a Sheffield razor. Very, very old. Between 170 and 180 years old. Dates back to between 1840 and 1850, most likely. And so let's get to misting and let's see how this CBL works. Our standard 24 hours growth today. You can see I have a blemish right there and there. So if we open those up, we're not going to count. I don't even know where that one came from, but who knows? We're going to use the APShaveco White Wizard brush today. And this, the lather on this soap, it looked good. I whipped it up in the bowl. And I do that to save time. If you want to see how a soap lathers or how to lather soap, I have, on tips for new shavers, I have a video on how to do that, but I'm trying to keep these videos a little bit shorter. But as you can see here, no problems with lather quality. It feels good on the face. Again, mildly scented. I get mostly neroli, but it's not, nothing sharp and citrusy out of this soap. Just sort of a pleasant soapy scent, really. So if scent is the most important thing to you, this particular one is probably not going to be for you if you're looking for like a citrus smash in your face. But it's not marketed to be strongly scented, as I said. So we're not going to judge it too much on that basis. I'll talk about the scent strength and all that, but keep in mind it's marketed as old school throwback kind of soap. Comes in the puck so you can put it in your mug. That's what it's designed for. But I put it in a tub like this, just recycling an old tub. Okay, let's get going and see how we do today with our Tillotson. This is straight razor shave about, I want to say 74. And the angle, as mentioned before, for these wedges, a little bit different. I find I have to take just a little bit more. I have to open it up a little bit. But they do work. I prefer the hollow grinds. I've just settled on the fact that I love the feedback that you get from the hollow grinds. And I love the way they feel on my face. However, I think I just rubbed the scab off that blemish. So if we get blood there, that is not a new wound. We're just chopping the heads off the existing blemish there. All right. And these wedges just feel completely different to me. You get just a slight bit of feedback on this one, but not much. Very little. But it is cutting the hair. But I just really prefer those hollow grinds. It seems to me that at least where the edge comes together on those hollow grinds, or grinds, if you will, the blade's thinner, and it feels different on your skin. The soap, in terms of performance here, is just fine. No problems with it. It's doing what it needs to do. Again, in terms of scent, nothing remarkable. But the lather feels good, and it's allowing the razor to glide along, which is exactly what I want and need. So that's what we're shooting for today. Hope everyone is doing well. Today on this, what is today? Wednesday morning? I can't even remember. I've lost track of the days. In the age of the Rona, the days sometimes run together, it seems. Okay. So no problems there in our first pass. We did kind of clear the scab off of that, but we're not going to worry too much about it. We'll hope not to do too much more to it on our second pass. But first pass, just fine. No bubbles or troubles. The soap performed just fine. Very nice. Just a good old-fashioned throwback soap that comes to you at a very, very good price. And so if you're one of those people that you don't want it complex, you don't want all the extra oils and butters, this soap, this type of soap at least, maybe for you. If you really insist on all the butters and stuff, then obviously probably not for you. But the lather certainly does its job. No problem with it. And I think it goes to show you, like when we used Maddie Lindholm soap, for example, simple ingredients. You don't always need, in my opinion, these exotic ingredients. They do, I think, add to a more luxurious experience. It just, sometimes it feels good to have that super rich and dense, creamy lather. It just sort of makes you feel good. Feels good on your face. But in terms of what I like to call the actual mechanics of the shave, which is, to me, just that razor gliding along, I don't know that the fancy ones give you that much. But I do enjoy using them. And so the main thing I would say is, whatever it is that you love, whether it be a simpler soap like this or a, fancy pants soap, just enjoy it and have a good time with it, We have gotten hung up on debating the merits of budget stuff versus premium stuff, and really what it comes down to is everybody should enjoy what they enjoy, That's at least my feeling on it. But I always enjoy a good debate too. You know me. Not one to shy away from a debate, assuming that is that I have experience with it, with the subject matter. Now, if it's something I just don't have any experience with, a lot of times I'll just say, I don't know. Like, for example, when people ask me about bombs, I'm quick to tap out because I don't use bombs. I can't really tell you anything about bombs. Bombs are not my thing. So I can't really tell you which ones are best. I would refer you to somebody who regularly uses them. Just going to try to sneak over that little blemish there. All right. So these wedge razors, if hung properly, will certainly get the job done. But to me, as I said in the last straight razor shave, just not quite as enjoyable. And so I will definitely, I don't think I'll be buying any more wedges and near wedges unless it's just something that is such a great price and it's such a great old razor, like historically, that it's unavoidable. Like it's something that I just must have. But in terms of the shave, I just prefer the at least a partial hollow grind. I enjoy the shaves they provide more so, I find. you may not, there are many people that really prefer these old, heavier, wedge blades. They just love them. And I do like a little bit of heft in the blades, but honestly, the weight of the gold dollars are just about perfect for me. The blade size, weight, and all that. That's about what I like. So I don't necessarily like a super light 5/8, but I don't need a massive blade either. So those 6/8 gold dollars, the weight of them, I really, they feel good to me to shave with. So obviously they're not the quality of razors that these old blades are. But if honed properly, they'll shave well. And I've got a couple that I've honed myself that I enjoy using. And I'm about a week from another outdoor excursion. I'm very much looking forward to that. Another camping trip. I'm gonna be gone for, I don't know, several days at least. And maybe I'll take the gold dollar there, maybe a shave ad or something. Get a couple of shaves in while I'm out there. People seem to enjoy that, and I enjoy doing it. Oh, very nice. So the shave is actually going well. It's haven't messed up the blemishes there too much, so that's good. And it feels good. The soap is performing good. I would say from the perspective of a simple soap formula, if you want to try one that'll just get the job done, it's not going to set you back a ton of money, give the CBL soaps a try. Scent, I'm not, again, I think you sort of have to evaluate a product the way it's advertised. And this one is advertised to be modestly scented. And so you can't really, just don't expect a lot in terms of scent, at least from this particular one, the Monkey Puck. I will say, when I saw the notes like banana, neroli, ghost lime, I was like, ooh, I was thinking sweet, bright, but it's not that, or at least not to my nose. And that's something I want to mention is, please keep in mind that sometimes the way people perceive scents can be quite different from person to person. So this one, to me, I get the neroli. It's just a very mild, laid-back scent. You don't get the punch of banana or lime, or at least I do not. You may. But the lather, it's good. No problems whatsoever with that. And it definitely lends itself to an enjoyable shave. It's not particularly finicky that I can see. So, those are all good things. Let's clean up the neck here and then get to our final across the grain pass on the face. I hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is gainfully employed. My brother-in-law lost his job a couple of weeks ago due to the Rona, due to their business just isn't doing as well in the age of Rona. And so I hope your business is not affected. And I hope you're happy and healthy. But I'm sure my brother-in-law is smart and educated, so I'm sure he will land on his feet. But keep in mind that there are people out there hurting, who have had some setbacks. So just try to stay mindful of that. When we're out here arguing over politics and all these things, keep in mind there's real people with real issues, and it's not about politics when it comes to, losing your job. And I think everybody would prefer to be working, regardless of what the political landscape is. So hopefully those sort of things don't come to visit you. I've also, as I mentioned before, have lost a couple of family members recently. So 2020 has been tough for a lot of people, and some people in the community have been lost, as you know. So just try to be grateful And that's what I'm trying to do. And so I'm going to really enjoy taking this camping trip, and I'll pre-record some videos, you know, to air during that time. But I'm going to really enjoy getting out in the woods again and fishing and just enjoying the peace and quiet. I always enjoy that, even though it's also a pain in the butt because everything's bites you, everything's, you know, sort of out to get you, the elements. It's just, there's something fun about it for me. And I hope if you get out in a situation like that, that you find it enjoyable as well. Okay. So we've gotten a nice shave today. Let me wipe this blade off, and then we're gonna rinse off, and then we'll get right into the post. Stay tuned. All right. And so off cam, as usual, we use the PAA Allen block, which is still holding up very nicely with its dry dock. Very little burning, so that was a nice smooth shave, which was what we were after. So the soap, the CBL soap, I think this particular, the Tonsorial formula, keeping in mind, they also have, I believe, a premium formula. The Tonsorial, by the way, Thayer's magic, because it's made by witches. The Tonsorial formula is simple, straightforward, and if you're looking for that type of soap, then, you know, you can see it delivered a good shave. Very simple. Scent, not much, not remarkable. So on that basis, would I buy these Tonsorial type soaps that don't have much scent? No, it's not for me. But on a quality basis, you can certainly try this if you're looking for an old school simple soap just to get the job done. I think the quality is certainly there. APShaveco White Wizard, which I absolutely love. That is a cashmere knot. And we're going to close it out today with some Clubman, Panade Clubman. I have decanted it into this hot sauce bottle. I have a little more left in here. And I've been sniffing, and you can tell a little difference. It's now been, what, a month or two since I put it in here. And you can definitely pick up the bottle in the old one. So we're going to use the decanted version and just continue our sort of old school shave today. Clubman Classic. That's what I call it. It's Panade Clubman, but I call it Clubman Classic, which I think is a really nice old school. It's sort of got a citrusy vibe to it, but in an old fashioned way. It's good stuff. And if you're interested in the hot sauce bottles, I will link them below. All right, that is it. Excellent shave today. Thanks so much for watching. I have been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way. And as always, God bless.